Captain on the bridge.
All right, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got something to go over from Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It will help this video. It'll help the overall channel out. And of course, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now that said, here we go. Captains, you already saw the thumbnail, but there's a couple of things we'll go over before that. So the ECs will be dropped. Then, of course, at the end, we'll give our conclusions. So first up, did you know that the working title for our TFO Shattered piece was Shenanigans at Kittimer? Our content designer, Arena, has written a developer's blog to tell you more behind-the-scenes facts about the TFO. So I actually love the name Shenanigans, or the word Shenanigans. So I really definitely would have wished that they actually went for that. So Shenanigans at Kittimer. We're not going to go through this, so I'm going to just leave this here in the description below so you captains can go over it. But you can see here some of the inspirations here. Borg disconnected, Gateway at Grethor, Vault ensnared. Definitely Battle of Corfez. Kittimer Discord and trouble over Tur, an unwanted guest. I can definitely see disconnected and Vault ensnared with a bit of Gateway, Grethor, and of course Battle of Corfez. So pretty cool. I'm enjoying these blogs that they are putting out. I think this actually gives them a sort of transparency to the work that they're doing and how they feel about their work. So caps, have a read. Again, it'll be in the description below. Next up, due to an unforeseen issue, today's PC update is experiencing a delay. The update will now be deployed tomorrow, so that is today as of the drop of this video. We appreciate your patience and understanding, and will keep you informed with any further changes. Thanks for boldly venturing onward with us. So we will just see what the patch notes is for tomorrow when that comes out. So here you go. The main thing we want to cover is this. Mud is bringing his Masters of Science Choice Pack, which includes 3 science ships, into his market on PC today. So let's go over this. As you can see here, it is the 3 ships here, but this is the main ship that I want to focus on, captains here. But let's go here on blog. So again, captains on PC can get their hands on new Mud bundle filled with science ships. So hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to the humble little shop. I, Harcourt Fenton Mud, must say that, well, I love science. I can't put it any other way. Now, of course, I'm not the only one. I'm glad you've come here far outside the reaches of the Kittimer Alliance, because I have something to show you. This way, dear friends, I have brought something back from the future, though I must beware of various time-defending organizations and some tidbits of the Delta Quadrant. Though I think almost every faction there has a warrant for my arrest now. 2, no matter, I'm calling it. Mud's Masters of Science Choice Pack has a nice ring to it, no? So again, this is going to be available. So Mud is presenting a new choice pack on October 14th, and of course this is on right now. And this is all about science. Purchase Mud's Masters of Science Choice Pack for 29,500 Zen. The choice of any 3 of the options below. But that's not all. This pack will be 50% off from the October 15th after maintenance until the 21st. So the usual suspects of what they come with. They don't have the actual visual representation of the other stuff, but we'll go over it quickly here. The Crossfield Science Spearhead Refit, Voth Bastille Temporal Science Vessel, and the Krenum Anorex Science Dreadnought. The other choices, of course, is 50 Master Keys, 300 pack Low by Crystals, 10 Ultimate Tech Upgrades, 2 pack Epic Prize Token, 9 pack Experimental Ship Upgrade Tokens, and Cross Faction Flying Unlock, which is just don't even go there, caps. All of these, to be honest with you. Now, you see here, there's going to be a mega bundle as well, and of course, there's a FAQ here as well. So I'm going to leave this blog here in the description below for you caps to go over. I want to go over this ship here. The actual ship from Discovery after it was refitted, the Crossfield refit. I will say 100% I love this ship. I do love this ship. The look of it fit more in the future than it did in the past. That's why I kind of really didn't like, or still don't like, Discovery, to be honest with you, captains. But this ship fits so well. I love the nacelles, the deflector. It feels good. Sometimes I feel like the nacelles are too long, but the way that they just look beefy, and I actually think it works. Now, the important thing of this ship, again, I think it's just a little too long, but it does actually have some really looking good shelfies there when you get it in hand. Now, this is a size ship, so it's a 4-3 weapon layout. And as you can see here, the stations. So it features a Commander Science Miracle Worker and a Lieutenant Universal Command Bridge Officer seat. So you caps know I love me my command. So this, for me, it works. I just use it as either a beam or torp boat or whatever mixed. I'm going to focus on this, captains. This ship, but the trait. Universal Designs. Now, a lot of you captains know that this trait is literally on all my builds. I cannot live without it. Well, I can, but I have it, but I only have it on one tune. And of course, see, again, this GIF stuff goes a long way. Deca, please take note. Have a GIF with every ship release to show off all the features, not just the video of the, a standard video showing it flying through space or whatever, but it's great. Now, this is not really the biggest thing, but for those who love pet builds, yes, you can have fun with this because it does come with the Quasion Assault craft. But again, I want to focus on this, the Starship trait Universal Designs. Each time you activate an ability of a Universal console, your ship gains a boost to Universal critical hit chance and critical severity. Each activation of this trait refreshes the duration of all existing stacks, and you may have up to 5 stacks active simultaneously. So per activation, stack 20 seconds, 2% critical chance, 10% critical severity. Again, this is a great trait to have. Now, I said earlier I do have this ship. Definitely, I bought it for the looks. 100% hands down. Didn't even care if it was a size ship. I just love the looks. This was the benefit of it, the bonus that it came with Universal Designs. Now, having said that, I only have this on my main. One of the appeals of having these ships in the Mud Store definitely is the fact that you can have this account unlock. You would have to spend, though, the 29,500, or of course it's 50% off if you buy it after the patch up until, I believe they said here, up until the 21st. Again, the trait is absolutely awesome. Now, I just want to give you caps a little bit of insight. All of the good stuff I have, the best traits, the best consoles, is on my main. I personally don't see any benefit to having a ship like this account wide by buying this bundle. I'm not necessarily recommending against it, but I'm just showing you why I wouldn't buy it. 2 major reasons. One, I really don't like these 2 ships, to be honest. Nor do I think, and part of that, I don't think it's worth it to get these instead of the ships. It's all about the ships. 2, again, I already have the ship. Now, it's on my main, as I mentioned, and a lot of people like to build up their tunes. I don't want to sink in the resources I have for my main into my alts. Would it be nice if they had this trait? 100%. Could I see myself buying this ship for another tune in the future? Maybe, because there's the event campaign, of course, to do so. So, it is definitely up to you, captains, if this is something you want account wide unlock. I can't say if it's worth it, because for me, it's not. That's just because it's my way of playing and or thinking when it comes to getting the best things. I put it definitely on my main, and that's it. If in the future I put it on and I get a chance to put on my other alts, sure. But at this point, when it comes to building up, putting the best stuff, it always goes on my on my main. For the alts, they just kind of get whatever, because they are just there to just be in the ships that I want to see them in, or help me with events. For me, I only fly one ship at a time. If I'm on a tune, that's the ship I fly. If I want to fly a ship, I'm just going to be on my main, period, point blank. I'll just build it the way I want to, because my main tune has everything I need to make a ship work. So I wanted to get that, my ECs across to you, Caps. For me personally, it's not worth it to get it, but it may be for you. But I think the only value in this pack definitely is the crossfield refit. So that's going to be it for the vid. I would like to know in the comments below what you captains think. This is, again, a ship that I recommend 100%. You can also get this ship, of course, using the event campaign. Of course, it's one character unlock, but still, you don't have to then spend 29,500 Zen or whatever it is going to be. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be it for the vid. Again, comment below. I'd like to know what you captains think of it, and or if you bought it. I'd just like to know. Hit the like button. Again, consider subscribing here to the YouTube Bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.